When you're fostering, you're giving them the chance to live and make it to the next stop on their journey and possibly hook them up to their forever home. You know, you might end up with a peach, or you might end up with, you know, a dog that you can see from afar that is living its best life.
A lot of people, their first reaction to hearing, oh, well, you can't adopt, why don't you foster, is I've thought about it, I would love to, but. And that was the thing that got me, is there's always that but I don't have enough time, but I don't know where to sign up, but I can't have an animal stay over. And every one of those, I can tell you that there's an answer of how you can foster. That is the main reason that we wanted to start Fosterspace. Anyone can come to the site, learn about any foster program in their area, and feel empowered and ready to act upon actually looking for a foster as opposed to just thinking about it.
Peach, use your posture.
So Lulu and I started working together originally as volunteers for a separate animal rescue group.
So we put our heads together and started brainstorming and saw that there was a pretty big gap in the fostering world and thought maybe we could try to solve it.
I found out about Fosterspace through a friend. I was immediately compelled by the project because as a regular foster and as a former foster coordinating volunteer for rescue, I just know how big a need there is for education and just support and also matchmaking services. The second you take the dog out of the shelter environment and show them in a car or doing something fun with a person that an adopted dog would do, or in a home, you know, just acting like a regular dog, it instantly makes them more adoptable. Fostering is not just about dogs. You can foster cats, you can foster guinea pigs, you can foster chickens and roosters, you can foster rabbits, goats, pigs, zebras, wildlife. I mean, you name it, and there is a foster program for it.
Fosterspace is important now because it serves as a sort of Airbnb-like function to find the available homes and then hooking them up with not just the one rescue in your area that you have already filled out the paperwork for, it standardizes the process.
Right now, our prototype design of just trying to prove the concept, I've set up a glossary of kind of basic shelter terms. There's a directory of all of the existing foster programs, and then we've made a quiz that helps place people into the right category based on what they're capable of or what their preferences are. Our other main partner in our foster movement is Dubert, which is a transport platform originally, but they're expanding into lots of other animal welfare needs. I reached out with my Fosterspace plans and it just kind of clicked. Right now we need to integrate Dubert into our existing prototype as well as really build out all the features that we have planned. We want to bring in individual animal profiles. We're also planning on foster profiles that explain who you are as a foster, what your preferences are. Most websites cost upwards of $100,000 to $200,000. Since we've partnered with Dubert, the expected cost is really only around $20,000.
What our tool hopes to do is get rid of some of the stop gates in the system so that it becomes a bit more automated and requires less personnel, less resources at the fosters, clearing them up for valuable life-saving missions.
I could sit here and quote the scientific studies all day that show, you know, benefit of animals on human existence, but in a nutshell, I have learned more through watching my dogs and creating safe spaces for them than I've learned in any grad level college classroom. They're incredible.